Welcome to Sheppard High School, the 26th Annual Totem Hoop Classic from Edmonton, Alberta. I'm Mike Lina, and I'll be your play-by-play announcer. My color commentator today is the one and only Mr. Alex Tonzi, our strength and conditioning coach here at the school. Today we're watching the second round matchup between Sheppard, and there's Grayson Youngs for three to start the whole second day of Totem Hoop off. This is an ICU video production procast. We have Dave Foley on camera. Alex Tachich is the switcher, and holy cow, Rob Zidalou is our director. We are very excited to be procasting this game from our fantastic gym here at Sheppard High School in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Good look in there from Ben Riley to draw some contact on the play. At the line, shooting two now.
We have number 10, Emmanuel Green. Emmanuel Green goes 1 for 2 from the line. That's number 3, Ralph Kagwe for 3. Great pass by Grayson Youngs. Great fast break.
The T-Birds are playing with a lot of tempo to open up here, Mike.
Well, I hope so, after that great opening ceremonies.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys got to be pretty jacked up to be playing at their home tournament, that's for sure.
Yeah, there it is into Max. Yeah. Traveling call on Big Max there. Tough call there. It's going to be a foul on Max Petrick, his first personal, team second. Pretty tough. I thought Ralph Kagwe was going to be there for a charge.
Yeah, couldn't quite convince the ref of that though, Mike.
I don't know if you can convince Jake of that anytime.
Yeah.
I think I've known Jake since I was like 12 or 13 years old.
Still the same way as he is now, eh?
No, yeah, a little bit now. I mean, we'll see. There's 3 of them today, so pretty veteran crew here.
That's awesome.
There's a little dribble penetration from Grayson Youngs. Denied at the rim. Let that go.
Calling on the reach there. Maybe a little bit of a suspect call, but got to like the T-Birds' enthusiasm on the defensive side of the ball right now.
No, it wasn't a foul.
Oh, it wasn't?
He said that they're over and back. I think their player touched it first. I think Dave was looking hopefully for a continuation, that Grayson did have that steal and was going to go. There's Emmanuel Green again in the paint. Looking back to Grayson Youngs for 3. No, off. Number 14, Ben Riley from downtown misses. Another rebound by Max Petrick. There's Grayson Youngs again from the corner, just off slightly. There you go. There's Ben Riley hitting a 3. Oh, I've been seeing the wrong guy's name.
All good.
Sorry, that was Alex McLean for the Leduc Tigers. A little tentative here. Everyone's probably a little nervous.
Nick Dute checks in the game for Emmanuel Green. See if he can bring a different look to this Thunderbirds offense.
Oh, there's a little put the ball down, spin around for Max Petrick.
Yeah, Max's game has grown quite a bit since he's got here in grade 10, Mike.
Oh my, yeah, it definitely has. He's sure developed.
Yeah, showing a lot of coordination, which you normally wouldn't say with Max's name if you knew him a few years ago, but he's doing very well, working very hard, not only on the basketball court, but in the weight room as well.
Yeah, it's pretty tough when you come in as a grade 10 kid at 6'10" already and stuff like that and growing into your bodies. People kind of expect, you be done and you're not. You're just finishing growing. There's great take by Grayson Youngs.
Excellent first step there from Grayson.
Little fake on the pass and then hard dribble into the baseline. Good finish too. Oh. A big collision there.
Tough contact.
Diane Galletti, they're getting the call on that moving screen, I think. Oh, tough pass inside. Trying to double team Max, I think, downside, and can't be forcing it in on the first pass.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Definitely like to see a little bit more patience in there in their offensive set, that's for sure.
There's Nick Dute with a foul there on the. Wasn't shooting though. Got a couple subs in here. Number 20's into the game. Sam Oakley for Leduc. And number 1, Bernard Kazamba. Pretty sloppy play by the T-Birds. That's two turnovers in a row, leading to 2 buckets by the Tigers.
Looks as though may get a sub here.
There's a great pass. Little down screen split there, and good pass by Grayson Young to read that screen and get the roller there. That was Nick Dute there with that layup. That was good.
Nice play. We got Sajin Panu checking in for Ralph Kegway.
Yeah.
Sajin's a grade 11 transfer student out of the Spruce Grove area.
Works really hard. I really was kind of impressed that, he got to the ground and wants to play defense.
Absolutely.
Diving after balls. I love that kind of player.
Absolutely. He's a great hustler off the bench for this team, and the coaching staff's really been singing his praises as of late.
Yeah. Lucky there. Grayson Young's pull-up jumper, a little short. Keeping working though. Max struggling for it. Good hustle. Is that number 12 again?
That was number 12, yes.
No, except we don't have a number 12 on our program.
Yeah.
Or maybe Keegan Brown?
Keegan Brown absolutely drills the shot there. I think that might be his second basket of the night, if not third.
There's Max. That's a great take. That's a good turnaround jump shot.
Absolutely. Again, Max's game is really maturing here as this young season kind of rolls in here.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot more confident on the court these days than he was in previous years, that's for sure. So.
Yeah.
Got him.
Timeout for Leduc. A little slow at the start here. I was expecting a little bit higher tempo and stuff like that, but like we were saying, I think that guys are a little nervous.
Yeah, it definitely can be tough to, and at the same time, these guys aren't necessarily used to playing at 12:30 after a big assembly like we had earlier on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the nerves are definitely maybe kicking in a little bit. So we'll look to see these guys sort of settle in as they go through this timeout and get a few words of encouragement from their coach. Mike, you know Dave better than I'm sure you can imagine what he's saying to his guys right now.
Well, I just think he's trying to work on some adjustments here. He's got the old pen out, so he's kind of explaining what he wants to do on those screens and stuff like that. And I think that he wants to get that ball into Max, because Max has definitely got a height advantage, and he's got a mismatch there against them. So,
yeah,
you know, they can see if they can defend that and how well they can defend it. I think they're going. Leduc's looking into a 2-3 zone now, so it might be interesting. Like Dave was trying to probably work a little bit of his man, and now he's got to go into a zono. Oh, tough one.
Tough one. Nice work to work the ball around, though.
Yeah. You know what? They got a few passes. Got that ball inside. Sucks that defenders in, and they popped it out, and they got a good look. They just didn't make the shot. Here it is, Emmanuel going there. Great jump hook. Missed it, though. Good hustle. That foul is going to be on number 11, Sajin Panu.
Of course, now we have number 12, Musa Malicha, checking in as at point guard for the T-Birds. Of course, Musa is a grade 10 student here at the school, so encouraging to see him get some minutes in a relatively important game.
Great pass, high-low, both bigs working hard. That was Nick Dute to Emmanuel Green. What a great pass. See more of that. Unselfish play, but there at the end.
A little bit of face-on-face contact there. Both players look a little roughed up, but I think they'll be all right. Just prior to that, maybe a little bit of a force inside, Mike.
Yeah, they're not kind of the old adage is you got to fake that pass to make that pass, and they're telegraphing passes, so not really kind of looking off that defender and then making the pass.
That's right, yeah. Not much deception going on there.
No, there it is, though.
Nice.
You know what? But just if you keep working that ball around, there's going to be openings in that zone.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially the inside. They've scored 2 easy buckets there. That was Nick Dute again. Working hard, though. Yeah. Doing lots of good things. Working the ball around again. Got a great look inside out. There it is again. Good pass by Grayson Youngs. That extra pass. Number 12, that's Musa Malik. Grade 10 player from Ross Sheppard, hitting the 3.
And Leduc answers right back with a 3 of their own. And I think that was Alex McLean hitting that shot.
Yeah, grade 12 student. But there it is again, Musa Malika. We're having like the end of the first quarter 3 off here.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that Ben Feldman and the rest of the boys, like on their trip down to like Calgary today, are listening to the play-by-play here. I hope we're doing a good enough job.
I hope so too. Hopefully they're enjoying this call and driving safely as well. I know the boys are pretty excited to get down and have some of their first games this season. So.
That's the first time I've seen Emmanuel go to his left hand, which is a good sign.
Right now, number 14, Ben Riley checking in for Nick Doot, who had a fairly successful shift, I think, Mike. Scored a few baskets, kind of made some stuff happen down low for the T-Birds.
I think he had six points there, looking like a quarter of Josh Sheppard's points were Nick off the bench. Just doing some smart stuff. Him and Emmanuel hooked up there on that high-low.
Absolutely. That's kind of what you want to see from your bench guys, come in and contribute right off the hop here. So. Grayson Young's taking his second shot. Of course, Grayson's a great athlete, multi-sport athlete at the school here.
Great pass. Oh, tough one. It's a great look. Great pass into Emmanuel Green. Oh, close to the half court show.
Right, back here at the Totem Hoop Classic, Shep leading Leduc 25-18. You know, after a little bit of a sloppy start, the T-Birds were able to convert a few at the end of the quarter there, and actually 25 points in a quarter. That's a decent efficiency for this team. I think you'd agree, Mike.
Yeah, I think that they want to play that way, and they want to play fast, and I think that's good. But I think they just got to watch their turnovers.
Absolutely.
So, because basically, I think that out of 18 points that Leduc had, they had 8 off turnovers. So
right.
Just clean it up a little bit. It's early on in the season, but like clean up those turnovers. You know, that was always a pet peeve of mine as a coach, like giving them extra shots at my hoop and extra chances to score on us. That's, you know, it's something that I didn't want to do. So I just won't be trying to tell them to be a little bit more. Continue to push the ball, but be safer in that when you get it through that midcourt, like those. They're trying to force those passes inside, so it's been tough.
Exactly. Take a little more time and see the safer play rather than forcing things here.
But that's a great steal and probably a foul. And
excellent finish by the grade 10 student, Ben Riley.
Yeah, another grade 10 contributing off the bench for Shep, which is always nice to see. There's good defense by Shep. Yeah, he's just going to do a tough shot. Good rebound, though.
Big block from Emmanuel Green, number 10.
He's going. See, there it is. Don't force it. Just settle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see the energy there on Shep's side of the ball, but again, would maybe like to see a little bit more composure there, but definitely a great turnover force by number 10, Emmanuel Green.
Tough shot by McLean going. A great ball cut, backdoor ball cut. That's a great take. That was a great fake, great take by Grayson Young. That's a big-time play. Big, long Euro step there by Grayson.
And it's no surprise that he's able to make that move, Mike, as actually Grayson Young's is in the top 5 of our broad jump category here at the school, so he definitely has some leaping ability.
There's a 3 from Grayson, just off the back of the rim. There's Grayson Youngs again. Oh, I think Leduc is taking the timeout. Just want to, coach is telling him we got to stop that ball. And Grayson Young's penetration, okay, again, just taking it hard to the glass and finishing.
Pretty much scoring at will at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, coast to coast.
Yeah.
See Ben Riley's excellent drive and take there. That big block by Emmanuel Green. Again, great athleticism. And, of course, Grayson Youngs with that terrific step and finish.
Yeah, there it is there.
And almost an identical play, Mike.
Yeah. You know, just extending through, right? Just stepping hard.
Sort of hear Leduc's coach getting after the guys a little bit there. Definitely not pleased with how things have been going in the second quarter, probably for his team, as his team has allowed a few easier looks, I guess.
Yeah, you don't want to start off that second quarter getting layups scored against you, right? So.
Almost a turnover there as number 14, Alex McLean, was tucking in his jersey. But makes a nice recovery. And
that's number 22, Ita Imiduya, with the jumper, pull-up jumper. There's a big shot from Sajin Panu.
Of course, T-Birds now having Rang Lual in the game, and as well as Amon Gerber.
Yeah, going deep into his bench. He's already played 11 players, so that's a nice pick and roll there by Leduc. Number 15 there, Caleb DeClerc there with a great shot off glass. Working into here, setting some screens, moving the ball, move the ball. There it is.
Another three-pointer for Sajin Panu.
That's 2 in a row. He's heating it up. Yeah, that kind of energy that he brings, and that it's good to see.
Yeah, it seems like he only has one speed, and that looks like top speed here. So
yeah.
He's moving around, buzzing around the court pretty well. So. Excellent spin move there to receive that pass a little behind him. Amon Gerber makes the play. Of course, Amon is kind of a mainstay in the sports performance program here at Shep. Works very, very hard. Maybe not the most naturally athletic guy, but has done the best he can with what he's got. And, you know, he looked pretty athletic on that play, Mike.
Yeah, no, that was a really nice move. Caught it well, finished with his left hand, went up hard. Stian Galletti with the foul. That's going to put on number 14, Alex McLean on the line for the Leduc Tigers.
We got Grayson Youngs back in the game. Actually, a brief break for him, and he's right back on the floor. Of course, he's a guy this team will look to contribute offensively, Mike. And
yeah, he should be their leader. And then Ralph Cogway is back in the game too, so he's kind of going back to his starters a little bit. Oh, little dribble penetration. People weren't expecting that pass. Oh. Kind of a seesaw battle, like Shep gets up and then kind of lets Leduc back into the game.
Absolutely. Would like to see maybe a little bit more of a
killer instinct
here from Shep, but
it's a good dribble penetration, good work, working the ball, swinging. That's it. That's a good shot. Doesn't go in,
Nice open look for Steen Galetti.
Steen Galetti, actually, you know what? I'm really impressed with his development as a grade 11 kid. Last year was a tough year for him, I think, just that transition from junior high to high school. But, you know, he's moving his feet better. His shot looks so much better.
Absolutely.
He's doing a lot of good things. He does a lot of fundamentally sound things. Like, you watch him box people out and stuff. He does a great job there.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of good fundamentals there.
Yeah.
Great pass by Grayson Youngs. Oh, too bad. Going up again to finish his own shot. Oh, tough. Tough one. Tough.
Yeah, Steen's attitude definitely has changed. You know, as a grade 10, like most grade 10s, maybe a little bit immature at times, but now he's definitely a lot more focused and ready to go, even in the weight room, Mike. So, you know, changing his attitude's definitely helped a little bit, and he's really developing into a good player for this team.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I think that, oh, that's McLean from downtown.
Deep, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? He's kept them in the game, McLean. He's shot the ball well. I think that's his third or fourth three-pointer of the game, of the first half.
Yeah,
he's basically their lifeline here. There's a good shot again. Dribble penetration, pull-up jumper. Went in with his left hand. He's a righty, so lots of good fundamentals by Steen there. So that's good.
Of course, Steen, football player here at the school last year on the junior team. You know, he's one of our only football players to have scored a touchdown and not actually realized he scored. So a little bit of a learning curve with him, but he did quite well on that team and obviously chose to focus on basketball this year. So
goes 1 for 2. Number 22, nice work there. Itai Aminu with a great follow through. There it is.
Amon Gerber with the
three, yeah.
Coach Hout, Coach Thomas Hout, their assistant coach, was kind of praising Amon's versatility as he has a big enough body to play inside, but, you know, a soft touch to shoot the three ball as well. So
there's a nice little bit of defense there. He stepped out, little show and go, trying to get that penetrator to slow down and then jump back on his own defender, his own man. Tough pass into Max there, though. They know where it's going.
Well, the guy they have guarding Max is almost a foot shorter than him. Carter May is 6 feet as listed in our program. Of course, Max is 6'10". So, you know, the T-Birds will be looking to, as we said before, really exploit that matchup.
It's interesting about Carter May and Grayson. We were kids that used to come to the camp in Stony Plain that Dave Youngs used to run.
Is that right?
Yeah.
A little bit of history then.
A little bit of history, stuff like that. So it's interesting. They know each other well.
Yeah.
Live in the same neighborhood and stuff like that. Their dads are friends, so it's interesting. Great pass by Grayson Youngs. Oh, tough one. Lucky Emmanuel Green didn't get a foul there going over to the top. That's getting a big hand in front.
No kidding. That's pretty intimidating to shoot over that guy. That's for sure.
There it is. And the three-point play. Great pass by Grayson Youngs. Great finish by Max.
Yeah. You know, a little bit of contact on that play, obviously, as he draws the foul. So nice to see Max have sort of the strength and the awareness to kind of go up strong and finish that play off.
Yeah, finish through it, yeah. Oh, my. I think Grayson Young's got a little bit fouled there, but that's okay. They got to return the ball back. Great dribble drive, great pass. There's a great strong take.
Absolutely.
Kept it high, went up strong, 2 hands. Great pass by Ralph Bagway on the dribble penetration and dish into the big man.
Excellent first step there to create some separation, and great pass inside to Max.
Yeah. I'm going to take that. It's going to be a contact call on Grayson Youngs. Again, close. They hadn't called that a foul on Grayson, I think they could have also called a charge call.
Yeah, could have went both ways there. Keegan Brown missing shot there. And
just got to work the ball here. You got to keep it clean, no turnovers, get good looks, trying to get that high-low.
Youngs is looking to get Ty Hack into the game here, and Nick Dute.
Yeah, I think he's going to get Emmanuel out here. He doesn't want Emmanuel to pick up a cheap third foul. I think Emmanuel, that's tough. That was a great shot there. That's by DeClerc, I think, number 15 for...
Caleb DeClerc, grade 11 student. Steen Gladdy.
There it is, his second of the second quarter. Steen, you know what? He's playing really well. He's doing a lot of good things. So a huge kind of growth over a year, from him.
That is a very confident shot to take.
Yeah. No, but it looks great.
Yeah.
Like it comes off. He's catching it. He's not wasting any time. He's letting it go. He's got a great release. It's high finish.
Very smooth. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a nice snap to it. So. Super fundamentally sound shot.
So Nick Duke checks in for Emmanuel Green, and Ty Van Hack, our third grade 10 student on the team, checks in for Grayson Youngs.
I just think that Dave's probably going to try and keep those guys from picking up anything cheap here in the last minute. And that's what you do. You want to try to avoid those type of things. They got 30 seconds doing a little bit of work. Just don't want to give them anything easy or no fouls. Yeah.
Foul on Steen Gladdy there.
Yeah. Just a little bit aggressive, a little bit too aggressive. But again, like you said, they had scored 25 at the quarter, and they're at
so 29 in this quarter.
Yeah, and they basically, Leduc had 18, so they've kind of done, both teams have done exactly what.
And obviously you can't expect to score on every single shot, but I think you'd agree, Mike, that these guys have manufactured a lot of chances and are doing well to sort of put some points on the board and create stuff here. Last 12 seconds of the quarter.
We got time. We got like a technical foul or something?
Yeah, I think we did, yeah. Steen Gladdy at the line.
Now, see, that was that 12 kid that was trying to bang up against Emmanuel Green there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he.
Keegan Brown.
Yeah, Keegan Brown. Maybe a little bit of taunting at the end there, I think it was. So
Right.
it seemed like he was having a little talky talk to Emmanuel Green there. I think that's why Dave took him off. But
And misses both shots.
yeah. Now coach is going to kind of settle him down a little bit here. Putting back on Alex McLean. You got to watch him. He's been on fire with the 3-point shooting for Leduc. I think if it wasn't for him, we could have a game of about 25-55. So he's shot the ball well.
He's been huge for that Leduc team. 6'4" forward, grade 12 student. Open look.
Steen.
Open look to Steen Leddy, and he cans it with no time left.
You know what? Shooting the ball really well.
Yeah.
Super well.
I think that's his third 3 in the row, actually. So
yeah, I think you're right.
Score is 58-35 for Ross Sheppard, and we'll catch you back after the half.
10 minutes. Come back. Well, here we go again. Third quarter action from Ross Sheppard High School in the Totem Hoop Classic. This is Alex Tonzi. I'm Mike Lina. Grayson Youngs for three, just off. Rebound by McLean. There's DeClerc with the ball. Great defense by Steen again to Ralph Cagway. Oh my, Ralph. Nice fake. Oh, that's a travel. Good try though, lots of good things there. Good way to headman the ball. So.
Yeah, really good hustle there by Ralph Cagway. He's quite a speedster, obviously, so
yeah,
very quick player for the T-Birds.
Yeah. Works hard, Ralph. Played a couple years in the junior team here. Or a year, and played senior last year in grade 11, and just a solid kid to have with the ball. Good backup for Grayson and stuff like that. That's going to be a foul on Grayson, pretty sure. Grayson lost the handle, wanted Ralph to pick it up, and then was trying to protect it there a little bit. Great box out, though.
Great box out.
Great box out. It wasn't a shot, though, so you guys are going to get called on that one.
Going to get called on that one all the time, yeah.
Kind of a no-brainer. A nice move by DeClerc, though. Good drive. Tough shot, though. Emmanuel Green's there to kind of close the door there. Good defense. There it is. Good work there by Shep. He's going to take it. I think he's going right. That's Emmanuel Green.
Just a really strong play there, Mike. Obviously, Emmanuel's physically a little bit bigger than some of the guys on the court here. He's a pretty muscular kid, and you can really see him use his size and strength to his advantage down low.
I just look at the size of his shoulders and stuff. Yeah, he's got a basketball body on him, an athlete.
That's for sure.
Stein into Ralph Cagway, looking for a little screen action. Oh, into Max Petrick inside, looking for it to Ralph. A little dribble penetration all the way, little left-handed scoop. Oh, gets the roll. Nice take by Ralph. Good dribble penetration from the top. Good passing by the T-Birds.
Yeah, nice to see him work the ball around, and Ralph utilizing his great speed to get to the ball or basket quickly there.
Well, that was even outside of his range by a foot or so by Mr. McLean there from the Leduc Tigers. But he's a shooter, though. No, he hit one about that range in the second quarter there. So.
That's right, and I think it was over one of our players as well, so it wasn't an open look. So.
No. He's going to work the ball here. Hopefully set some screens. I know they're looking inside trying to get that mismatch, but Leduc's doing a good job of taking that away from Max. Emmanuel Green. Great shot from three, just barely misses it, comes out. Carter May with the rebound for the Tigers there. Great pass out, number 8. Good box out. Emmanuel Green with the rebound, taking it hard, all the way. Oh, count that. Tough one, though. Is he all right?
Looks like he took a little bit of contact there.
I don't know if he landed weirdly or got it in the face or something like that, but Emmanuel just finishes. I think it was Grayson, actually. Maybe came down with an elbow or...
Looks like he's holding his head. So...
That's what you don't want that.
You definitely do not want to see that. And, of course, Emmanuel Green is a...
He's a pretty integral part of this team.
Absolutely. And
I think he'll get up. He'll just kind of a surprise. He got it from his own players.
Absolutely, yeah. Tough kid. I know. Had the privilege of working with Emmanuel the last couple of years in the sports performance program. And, of course, when he's not playing basketball, is pretty much in the weight room every day after school. So, terrific basket, though, by Emmanuel Green.
A good, strong take. Shep up by 29 now with 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. So hopefully There he is. Give him a big hand. He's getting up. I think that's fine. He's just a little shocked, I think. So
having a little bit of trouble standing, though. He kind of...
It's always interesting. Like the trademark of Dave is like Dave's teams are not getting out of the timeouts very quickly. So like I think Leduc knows that. So they're getting the ball in, and like Sheps are hustling back to get it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So this is the second time that's almost happened. So I think they're doing some things about like getting a sub in here and
targeting sort of Dave's coaching style to some extent. Of course, we're pretty lucky here at the school to have a full-time athletic therapist to kind of look through our guys' injuries, and our athletic therapist, Vanessa, is currently tending to Emmanuel Green, so he's going to get the care and treatment he needs to get back out on the court. So
steal by really Max, big Max with the ball, 2-foot stop into Ralph Cagway. No, look at that, go up strong, Max. Oh, tough one. Good try though, nice Shep. Nick Duke comes in for Emmanuel Green, subbing him out. Push the ball. You know, you kind of don't want to like stop attacking at this point. You know, you always want to finish strong. You want to be going into this final. Hopefully, that's a great take by Grayson Youngs. Kind of reverse layup.
Drive baseline.
Drive baseline, goes up and gets the basket to protect him from those blockers, right? That's what he did. Brought it underneath the hoop.
In halftime.
Perfect. A little timeout there. I think that Leduc's kind of rebuilding here, or kind of taking a minute. Don't think he'll be playing again. Cool.
Of course, the Sheppard are up 64-35 here.
Yeah, like Ross Sheppard went deep in their bench. Like I think they played 14 players in the first half. So
exactly.
You know what I mean? That's a great thing. Like early on in the season to get everybody some action, and you know what I really like to see work well together is Ralph and Steen. Like they seem to like Ralph Cagway. They seem to pressure that ball. They kind of have a defensive kind of like harmony together. Like, okay, we're going to trap that first pass and stuff like that. So I like what they're doing. There's a great flash and look there too. That's Grayson Young's long bomb from 3. Misses it. Tough one though. He's doing. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on number 3, Steen Galletti. But you know what? Just good work though. I like his aggression. I like when, like I said, when he and Ralph Cagway are together, they seem to work well. There's DeClercq from 3. Misses it for the Leduc Tigers for the rebound for Big 22. Tough one. It's going to be a foul, I think, on Max, number 15, Max Petrick for the T-Birds. I think that's his second personal of the game.
We're starting to see the gym fill up a little bit more here, Mike, as we're going through our block 3. Of course, this game started during our lunch period, so
extended lunch for the kids because of
the opening ceremonies, and get a little bit more energy in here as the game wears on.
Be good for the girls' game, hopefully.
there from Sergeant Panu. A little bit light on the three-pointer there.
The next game we'll see the T-Bird ladies playing the McGrath Pandas from Southern Alberta. That should be an interesting game. Good hustle there. Number 14, Ben Riley coming off the bench for the T-Birds. Great defensive hustle. Good hustle there. Great job. Oh, tough one.
It's not getting the bounces around the hoop, but you got to be happy to see a grade 10 guy bring that type of energy, Mike.
Yeah. It's not because of lack of effort there. That's a great ball cut, though. 22. That was a great ball cut from the Leduc Tigers. Great pass by Mr. May. 22, Iti Amidou. There it is, number 11. Sanja Panu missing the three, but you know what? He's not afraid of those shots. He had a great first half. I think he was 2 for 3, so why not? When you're shooting the ball well and you're feeling it, you better shoot it. There's a travel. Tough call again. Ben Riley, it's not because of lack of effort or anything like that. That's a good-looking grade 10. He's going to grow and he's going to thicken, and that bodes well for the next couple years in the T-Birds.
Yeah, and of course Ben is another one of the students that I have in sports performance this semester, and just has a terrific work ethic. Very demanding on his technique. Wants to do things the right way, which you can see here on the court. He's very, very intense and bringing a lot of effort here.
Tough pass there. 15 from the Tigers, Caleb DeClerc. Just a little bit of a hoping his player would go quicker on that pick and roll, but he missed it. A little dribble at here action. Oh no. Here's McLean.
That's McLean again, yeah. Taking the easy layup.
Looking inside. Muhammad. Oh, tough pass. Great. There's McLean again. Good defense by the Tigers there. Oh, they got to do a better job, Ross Sheppard here. They got the young guys in, but got to pick up their defensive intensity and stop that dribble penetration down the middle.
Again, sort of forcing the ball inside here a little bit.
Seem a little bit rattled. That's all right.
It's a growing experience for these kids. It is only their second game of the season, Mike.
Yeah.
It's, again, the beauty of having a preseason tournament like that is get some of the jitters out. And
we've got Musa Malik out there now, too, another grade 10. So we got a couple grade 10s out there for the T-Birds, a couple grade 11s, one grade 12. I think Muhammad.
Trying to save the over and back call there, and again, Leduc capitalizes on
Gerber there trying to save it and then save the big shot block. Kind of missed it.
Yeah, coming in a little late, but there's that.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah, I think it's Grayson Young's elbow kind of.
Yeah, caught him on the way back.
Caught him on the way down.
Seems to be looking okay on the bench now.
Yeah.
A little bit less labored as he was when he first got that, but again, at this point in the game at 64-41, Coach Youngs might be looking to.
Well, I don't know if I'd be putting him back on.
Exactly, yeah. Save him for the final tomorrow, and you want to make sure he's at his best to put him out there, especially in a game that you're trying to get guys looks and get them on the court and that type of thing. So.
Yeah, and it looks like right now if things continue the way they are, with the 23-point lead, and hopefully that continues, that Shep will be into the final here, and they play the winner of Edmonton Christian and Foothills Composite High School from Okotoks. So
that's right. Of course, really we're looking at only a 10-point half for the Shep T-Birds, and I think Leduc only scored 6 as well this quarter, so.
A bit more of a lot of bench being played and stuff like that, and you just want to kind of hopefully feel that out and hopefully get these kids comfortable in kind of an offense and stuff like that. So. Musa Malik there, he's got the ball, the grade 10 kid. Passing it to Ben Riley. Travel there. Sanu Panu. Sajin Panu, excuse me. Good hand. Good rebound there by Ben Riley again. Ross Sheppard trying to run a little pick and roll game, and great play. Great pick and roll. Great pass. Great finish by Mohammed.
Excellent pass from Musa, and able to get some points on the board here.
Great defense. There's Ben Riley again, taking it left, little pump. Little score, nice left hand.
Of course, Ben Riley in our opening game here threw down a dunk that kind of caused a little bit of a commotion in the crowd. People were pretty excited. It looked like he might have tried one there, but goes for the safe play and makes a pretty impressive looking layup.
Yeah. Here's McLean there answering for the Leduc Tigers, number 14. He's had a good game for them. Tough. Got a little bit, a little knock there and a little physicaled out, and then.
And the shot clock was starting to die there a little bit, so maybe a bit of a forced pass. But
Max Petrick coming back into the game. Coming in for Amon Herbert. Little pick and roll game from Leduc. Good pick and roll. Oh, tough call. Sajin Panu picked up the foul. Tough. Great pick and roll. Tough one from behind. Itai Muda there.
Oh,
that's a nice shot though. Form was good. Great rebound, kind of. Sajin Panu comes in, tries to do a floater, gets a little block shot there. Max Petrick picks it up. There it is. Great defense, though. Yeah, he works hard. I like that kid. Look at him. Just working. You know what? That's pretty awareness of the clock, too.
Exactly. Throw that shot up there in the last little bit of the quarter. And, of course, we're
26 points for the T-Birds. They're up 70-44. So, just keep on trucking here. Avoid anyone getting hurt. well, Alex Tonzi, pleasure doing the game with you here. It's always good.
Absolutely, always good to be able to talk about these kids that put in a lot of effort to play on this team, Mike. It's no easy task to be able to commit to being on the senior team. It's a lot of practicing. Coach Youngs is very demanding on his players. It's great to be able to talk about them and watch them have some success here today.
Yeah, no, they've been doing really well. Big block. There it is again, Eamon Gerber.
I'm on, yeah.
I'm on.
Obviously, he has some long arms, very lanky, so he uses that to his advantage very well.
No, grade 11 kid, so he's going to have another season here with us, and he'll get stronger and stronger as the season goes on. And you know what? He wants to get better. He wants to improve, like you said. He works hard in the weight room.
Oh, absolutely. He's again one of those kids that grew pretty fast, I think, in junior high and came in here, wasn't overly strong, and he's put in a lot of work to get where he is today.
Yeah, I mean that's sometimes when a big guy that everything's going to that growth, and it's not that upward growth, not that muscle growth. So
exactly.
People expect a lot of strength out of big guys, and it's got to be developed. It's not instantaneous. It doesn't matter if you're tall or not. It's
a process for sure.
Nice pass. Great. Oh, tough. That was a great pass.
And two grade 10s hooking up
Musa,
on that
yeah.
one. Musa and Ben Riley, so got to be happy.
Already creating some chemistry between them. That's good. That's really positive for the future. That's a great take. Great left hand, good catch, good first step. That's Ben Riley again. So lots of good things here. There's Carter May. Dribble penetration was fouled. I think that foul goes on Sagen Panu again. A lot of energy, though. The T-Birds are bringing a lot of energy, and you know what I mean? There's lots of positive things here, and that's good.
For sure, you got to be happy with the effort. That's what it is right now, is controlling their effort, and they're doing a good job bringing some intensity here.
You know, when I used to coach basketball, and now I coach rugby here at the school at Sheppard, but that's sort of one of my central themes, is that the only thing you can control in your own life is your own personal effort, right? So
absolutely, yeah.
And that's just kind of a mantra that I want my kids, no matter if we win or lose, I just want you to go out there and try your best and give yourself and give your teammates as much as you can. Don't ever have me question your effort, right?
Exactly. That's always been something that I think should be emphasized, especially with these young kids. That's ultimately it's going to be what gives them the result they want. But if they can focus on their effort, then
there it is. And Panu, you know what? Sagen Panu, again. He's 3 for 4 from the 3-point line throughout the game. So he's another kind of off the bench threat. So they got Grayson Youngs, who's a 3-point shooter, kind of well known, but. I think you look at Steen and you look at this Panu. Better get him off there, yeah. Good call.
Yeah, a little heated. Of course, a very intense young man. You
yeah.
can see his effort and his motor, which is a good
thing,
I think.
Yeah, no, I like that. He brings a little edge to the game, and that's okay.
I mean, as a bench player, that's kind of probably what you want, a little bit of a different dimension coming on the court.
Good try there by Max Petrick. Tough foul, though. A little jump hook. It didn't go through, but the move was right. $77-48, so 29-point lead for the T-Birds. Both I think both coaches have decided they're going to kind of go deep in their bench and play some kids, give them an opportunity. It's early on in the season. There's there's Ben Riley there getting a hand in there, working hard on defense. So that's nice to see grade 10s work hard on defense too, because I think that's one of the toughest transitions for kids from junior high to high school is the defensive intensity.
Absolutely, and of course, Ben being so athletic, he probably had maybe a little bit of an easier go in junior high, being a little bit taller than everyone, a little bit faster. So now he's playing with guys closer to his own size. To see him bring that work ethic and that hard work is really something that he can build off.
That's a great double pump. Hey, you know what? I'm really impressed with his left. I don't know if he's left-handed, but man, he's made a couple of really tough shots with his left hand. So, he's a slasher and he's a scorer. I haven't seen him shoot from the outside, so be interested to see how that part of his game is.
Yeah, what type of range he has, but very confident driving into the bucket there, Mike.
Yeah. Number, I think that was number 20, Sam Ukuli for Leduc there with the layup for the Tigers.
Of course, if the T-Birds can hold on to this win, they will be playing tomorrow at 7 p.m. here at the main gym. Barring an unforeseen incident, I think they might be okay, but stranger things have happened here, Mike.
Yeah, it's never over till it's over, but hopefully 29 points with 6 to go. That would take some sort of master collapse. Tough one there. Ty Hack there just comes in, the third grade 10 comes in the game and gets caught on the travel. Great idea though. Got the ball on the baseline, saw an opening and tried to go for it.
Nice play there by Rang Lual. He was able to force the ball out of bounds. And we have a timeout here. I'd like to take this time to thank some of our Totem Hoop sponsors. We'd like to thank GoLogo.ca.
The Boston Pizza Westmount.
Green Bean Java Bistro.
That's on 142nd Street and 111th Ave. Subway. Probably in the mall there in Westmount Mall, and Taco Time in Westmount Mall.
Second Cup nearby as well. The Nike store and the Discovery Cafe. So, and of course, thanks to ICU Video for doing a wonderful job videoing the games.
Yeah, and letting, broadcasting these out. It's nice to see that, even if you can't get here, that you can watch the games and stuff like that. And I know a lot of parents, it's tough, if you're from McGrath or Okotoks, and it's tough to get up here in the winter. And, it's nice that you can, follow your son or your daughter and, be 500 kilometers away and still get to watch in live time. So, yeah, ICU Video Productions, that's true. Video in the amateur game professionally, I like that line. That's true. You do a great job, and I think this is their third or fourth year here at the Totem Hoop Classic.
Absolutely, and they did a great job covering our high school weightlifting.
Oh my! There it is. Big reverse. Big reverse.
My goodness,
I'd like to see that one again. Yeah, there's Ben Riley again, a grade 10 kid. And that's a planned play.
Musa with a great pass.
And a great finish.
And Ben Riley's just a great athlete. I think Shep took a technical on that one, though.
Yeah, a little bench technical. Got a little, Sajin Panu got a little excited, kind of ran on the court there, hit the ref. So I think the ref's got to call that one, right, when that happens.
So what a play by Ben Riley, of course. Very, very athletic. Crazy vertical leap there.
Yeah, great pass, though. Again, there's two grade 10s already showing that they have a pretty good sense of each other. There it is.
Good hustle by Musa to try to
Yeah.
corral that ball. Unfortunately, just dribbles out. But
here again, like,
effort plays, right?
we got Rang in. Okay, we got Amon in. So we got 3 grade 10s and 2 grade 11s finishing up the game and playing hard. Amon there. Tough one, tough.
Well, it's clear that these grade 10s do want to play, and they do want to be a big part of this team with that effort. I mean,
but like every minute they get a chance to prove themselves, right?
Exactly.
So coming off the bench, like, you better know that's something that you got to try and do, is prove that you want to be on there. More and more often, so.
Yeah, playing with that hunger and the desire to get a few more minutes here when the games start to mean a little bit more, probably is what these guys are really wanting to do.
Yeah.
Of course, Felix Webb checking in for the first time tonight. Guy who went to junior high at Vimy Ridge, made the transfer over to Shep, played on the junior team last year.
Yeah, Felix, grade 11. Maybe instead of trying to block that, because you know McLean was coming hard, maybe you step in. And I love a kid that can take a charge.
Absolutely.
I used to keep it like a stat on charges, because I called them defensive dunks.
Right.
Because they changed it's kind of like getting that big dunk. Like, taking a charge means you're sacrificing everything for the team. So I mean, a kid that willing to sacrifice their body, step in underneath some guys.
Absolutely. And again,
you know what? It's not fun. It's not fun.
Definitely not, no. But definitely one of those effort plays that you like to see your team do.
Yeah, a motivator too, right?
Yeah. Nice penetrating kick from Ben Riley.
Yeah.
Rang just a little short on that, but again, got to be happy with that take.
Number 6 there, that's Carter May with the shot, the three-pointer. That's Ty Hack. No, good left hand though. It's a good take. Right idea, didn't go in, but that's okay. Again, it was a good decision to try and dribble penetrate like that, and playing some good defense. Yeah. Tipped off the shot clock. It's going to be red ball again. Muhammad coming back in the game. Yeah, that.
Basically have a all junior team except for Ty's, the newcomer, but these other 4 gentlemen played on our junior team last year. So if Ben Feldman was watching, I'm sure he'd be very proud to see his
boys here.
His boys out, yeah.
Stepping up. That's Carter May with the block on Ty Hack.
Some nice defense there by Felix Webb to get the hands up and sort of draw some contact and force it out of bounds.
Pull-up jumper. Oh, nice job there, Rang Lual. That was well done. Good pass. One dribble. Very comfortable pull-up. Good defense. Rang, good job.
Good.
Muhammad. Smart look there. Pushing it back out, inside-out game. Let's work the ball. There's Caden Paquette. First basket of the game for the Tigers. Good take. Shot by Amon there. Great pass. Oh, a little travel there, though. Oh, no. No foul.
Called him on the foul. Let's take a
Jake
look here.
Steinbrenner. Tough call.
Again, McLean being a bit of a catalyst for this Leduc team all night.
Yeah, kind of the glue that kept them together. And, you know, he had a strong game. He's a good player.
Of course, one of their biggest guys, 6'4".
Yeah. That's a great dribble. There's some good work there. Someone's got to want to shoot this ball, though. Tough one.
Tough one. Ty Hack throwing up the shot. Maybe a little bit of a deflection there. But again, good ball movement nonetheless as the T-Birds.
Probably with 40 seconds to go, maybe the referees decided to put their whistles away.
Yeah.
There it is. Rebound by Mohammed. Well, the final score to the game today looks like it was going to be Ross Sheppard Thunderbirds 85, Leduc Composite Tigers 61. I'd like to thank our color commentator,
Alex Tonzi.
and our cameraman, Dave Foley, Alex Tezowicz, and our switcher, Rob Zidalou, our director. I'm Mike Lina, and I was your play-by-play announcer. Thanks for watching from Ross Sheppard High School, the 26th Annual Totem Hoop Classic from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.